I pick up food scraps from houses and businesses in the area. It's been amazing. I think it's a very meditative but also rewarding experience to just take all of this food that could potentially be going to waste in the landfill and staying there for years and years. But we come and take it back and make it into something new that can be used to grow all these amazing fruits and vegetables and flowers and trees and all this stuff.
When we compost, instead of our food waste ending up in a landfill where it produces the powerful greenhouse gas of methane, instead we divert those emissions and we create a finished product that actually helps store carbon in the soils. We process between 8,000 and 12,000 pounds of food waste a month. In New York City, over a third of our residential waste stream goes to landfills. Landfills that are based right by communities of color, increasing the local air pollution. When we collect all of this food waste by bike, we are creating like a mini ecosystem in which we are taking those food scraps versus having to have these trucks that a lot of times emit more air pollutants to our community.
My role at BK Rot is basically like two main things. One is turning windrows and sifting fresh compost. On Sundays, we have bike routes and I pick up food scraps from houses, and there are also businesses in the area that leave out food scraps as well.
It's been really powerful to see the amount of respect which people place onto our youth workers. Seeing mostly Black and brown youth who are dealing with people's trash basically and helping to transform it, I think really reconceptualizes in people's minds the value and the power that youth of color have.
Especially now, so many people need food. There's just so much food that's like going to waste that could be eaten by people. It's good that we're getting food to turn into compost. It's like not going to a landfill, but it's still a lot of food. When we weigh it, it's 50 pounds or upwards, 3,000 pounds sometimes in a week.
BK Rot was started in 2013 by Sandy Nurse as a response to a lack of composting options, high waste infrastructure, and a lack of employment opportunities for youth in our neighborhoods. So for Black and brown communities in New York City, we usually find higher concentrations of waste and less access to fresh, high quality food. We're helping to deal with our waste in a way that doesn't harm our communities and also creating a finished product that helps grow super nutrient-rich foods that can then nourish us. Something that I've always been inspired by at BK Rot is the way in which it holds youth up to their highest power. We're not micromanaging youth, but rather we give them their responsibilities and the supportive structures for them to rise up and meet those challenges. Where there weren't hardly any composting options available to the community, now people know that they can go to us, whether it's dropping off their food scraps at our public food scrap hours, or signing up for our pickup service, or coming to our site to get our compost, which now has a rep of being very high quality and good for the soil.
The coolest part about compost is you get to see something really beautiful come out of it.